This is the string I'm gonna use for this badminton racket. Okay, so first I need to open up this package, take the string out. Okay, and then next I need to cut this off. So first I will unwind this string. So as you can see, I clip the string at one end, and then I'm gonna put it on this handle, and then I will be unwind the string, you can see. So this way the string will not be tangled up. You can see. So now I have two ends of the string. So next step, I'm gonna pull the string lightly. So this is called pre-tension. So usually I just pull 100 times. So this way the string, after I string the racket, the string will not lose tension that fast. Another benefit is the string will be straight. That will be not tangled up. So next thing, I need to cut the strings. This racket is already been cut. So to cut the string, I can use a scissor. This is actually a special scissors just for the badminton racket string. So I can just cut it across the racket very quickly, like this. Okay, but another way is to cut one string at a time. Usually I do this. I cut it at the center, and then I go out the center, cut it along one crossway. After that, I will cut the side strings, the string on the side. So now I need to inspect the racket, make sure there is no cracks, because if there's a crack, the racket will break when I string it. Well, it depends. If I do string racket with a little crack, if I don't put too much tension and I be careful, then that will be okay. But this is a very good racket. Also, the next thing I will look at the grommets, make sure they are in good shape, because for example, if one of the grommet is broken, the string will cut the frame. Well, the string will be cut by the frame, and then the string will break. But all this grommets looks okay. So now I need to mount this racket on the machine. You can see I have this little white, this one called weight expander or weight distributor. So because if I'm putting too much tension on the frame, if this is just 1 point, that may break this part. But this little tool is just to make sure the weight is distributed. So another important thing is to locate the center of the racket. In this case, you can see there's a little dot for this racket. Some racket, you couldn't tell. You have to count, how many grommets, like 36 or 38, whatever grommets in there, and then you find the center. But this one is easy. There's a little dot. So I just need to mount it like that, and then on the other side I just mount it this way. Okay. So when I mount it, I want to make sure the racket is at the center. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but this is this way a little bit, so I need to tighten this. So make sure the racket is at the center. Also, I tighten it slightly, so it is not like I'm gonna deform this whole racket. I just make sure it stay there. As you can see, you can still move it around and make sure it stay there. And then next, I'm gonna tighten this too. You can see the same thing. Sometimes I need to change the angle a little bit, like this one. I change the angle a little bit, make sure it's touching. So this is also like just put a tiny pressure in there so it doesn't really change the racket. So the other way, you can see there's an angle. I need to turn this a little bit, and then just make sure it's not that tight. Well, it's tight enough, but it's not like too tight that will push the frame, deform the frame. Same thing here. Same thing here. Okay, so it's all mounted. So this is the string. So I measured 2.5 meters, and then I make a mark here. You can see like that. And then I'm gonna put the string in. You can see before I put the string in, I will cut it a little angle here. Okay. So I put this string in here. Okay. And to the top. And then going back. Okay. Remember, I put a mark at 2.5 meters in here. So I'm gonna put this mark to the top. So the mark is here. So from here to this end, it's gonna be 2.5 meters. And then at this point, I'm gonna clamp it. Use this flying clamp. See here, clamp it. Okay. I will string this racket at 28 pound. So that means for the main string, I'm gonna string it at 27, and then for the cross, I'm gonna string it at 28. So right now I'm gonna do the main first. So this is 27. So now I will put this string back from the bottom to the top. Okay. And then I'm gonna put it in here and tighten it. You can see sometimes I tap it a little bit, so that will make sure this is 27 pound. And then I use another clamp to fix this. Now I can release this line. And then for the other side of the string, I'm gonna do the same. You see, first I cut the end of the string, and then I put it from the bottom to top, and then I pull it. And then I will tighten this string. And then I will move the clamp to here. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, I have two strings on this side and two on the other side. So now I'm gonna do two strings on this side and then 4 strings on this side. Okay. So right now it's even. So I'm putting another one in. Now I just need to pull it. And then I'm gonna tighten it. So after tighten it, I will move this one to here. Okay. And then release the tension. As you can see, now I have 4 strings on this side, only 2 on this side. So I'm gonna tighten this side now. So I'm gonna do 2 strings here. Okay. 2 strings on this side. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna tighten it. Okay, so now you can see I have 4 strings on each side, so I can do 2 more on this side. You can see now I have 6 this side, 4 this side. So I will be working on this side now, because this one has 6 string, this one has 4 string. Okay. So now this side has 6 string. Okay. This one has 6 because I'm working on this side, so I can do 2 more on this side. Okay, in here, as you can see in here, okay, there is one grommet very close to this one. That's why when I put the string in, I cannot put it to this one. I have to put it on the second one, in the second one. Now just tighten it. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 string on this side, but I only have 6 string on this side, so I'm gonna do 2 more in here. Same thing for this side. You can see I will skip one grommet and put it in here, because that grommet is for the cross string. Okay, so there is not enough space on the bottom. That's why I put the clamp on top of the racket. As you can see, now I have 8 string on this side and 8 string on this side. So the 9th main gonna go in that way, and also I need to skip one grommet here. So I put it in like this. Okay, so this is number 9. So I'm gonna rotate this. So this is a 9th string, and then I'm gonna put it. Then I'm gonna put the clamp here. So now I have 9 this side, but I only have 8 on this side. So I'm gonna do the 9th one in here. Just keep in mind, in here I need to skip one grommet. Some of the racket you have to skip the grommet. Some of the racket you don't have to. For that kind of racket, the like all this type of racket, after I finish it, all the string gonna be parallel because they have additional grommet. But for the racket without that two additional grommet, at the side of that kind of racket, this string will not be parallel, has a little angle. Okay. So now I'm pulling this string. Remember, this is a number 9, string number 9. So I will pull it. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 more string. This is 9 because each side I need to put in 11 strings. So this is a 9 already. So the last 2 string is a little bit tricky. As you can see in here, this is a nice string. So in here I need to skip 2 and put the string here, and then this string gonna go to this grommet, and then come out from this one. Okay. And then when this go down, you're gonna go to this grommet here. Okay, let's recap. So this is a 9th string. So when it's go up, I'm gonna skip 2 strings, 2 grommets, and then you can see it's going up to here, and then I skip 1 grommet and then go into this hole and then put it back to here. Now I'm pulling this line here. You can see now these 2 number 10 and the number 11 string, they all parallel to all the other strings. So that is a way to do this last 2 strings. Now I just need to tighten this string. You can see this is number 10, number 11. So I tighten it. Same thing, you can see I push this one a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do this side. This is number 9, and then number 10 gonna going up to here, and then number 11 gonna be here. Okay, so in here, as you can see, I don't have enough string to reach this little clamp here, so I need to use this. make sure this one doesn't move, and then I'm gonna tighten it here. Okay, so basically I'm done with this main strings. So now I just need to tighten it. Okay, now I need to put this string in here and tie a knot. But as you can see, I have many options. I can put it in this grommet, I can put it in this grommet, put it in this grommet. This is actually super easy, but I'm supposed to put it in this grommet just in case this knot is not tight enough. When it's going back, the string gonna be stuck in here. Okay, so say if I'm tight a knot, you know, with this string here, if I tight it, if the knot going out, you can see it will go straight to here. So that will not be good, because that will lose tension that way. But usually the knot doesn't really going back, but this is just in case. So I need to insert my string here and tie the knot instead of this grommet. So when I put it in, if it's too tight, I need to use my finger to push the string on the other direction, so I can put this string inside. So as you can see, I'm doing here. And then to tie the knot, I'm going through it once, you can see, and then I'm gonna tighten it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the second time, and then I'm going to do fancy stuff in here for the third knot. You can see here. Okay. So that's what it looks like now. You can see the third knot is in here, just a little circle in there. And then I'm gonna cut it. Well, some people prefer to cut it later, but basically because I'm done here, I will just cut it now. Okay. As you remember, I have still 5 meters of string in here. So there are 2 ways to string the racket. One is a one string method. So for the one string method, I'm gonna string from back, from this end right now and all the way to the top. So that's the one string method. I can do it now because I never cut this string. But another way is I cut it and then I'm gonna start from the top. So that's the 2 string method. I'm gonna do the 2 string method. So I will cut the string here and make the knot. As you can see, sometimes I need to push this string in order to put this back in. Okay. So same way, I'm gonna do first the knot. I will put it. You can see I put this way, make sure it's tight. And then the second knot. Okay. So for the third one, I do a little circle, just for fun. string here. I just do the little circle here. Okay. So now it's all done for the main. I just need to cut it. So now I have 5 meters of string in here, and then okay, for the cross, I'm gonna put it in this grommet. That is the very first grommet. Remember, we skip one grommet, so that is a grommet I skipped. So I will put it in here, and then I will do a circle and then put it in this this grommet. I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 5, and then I'm gonna make a knot here. So the way I'm making the knot is I'm gonna do 3 circles. As you can see, this is circle number 1, circle number 2, and circle number 3. Oh. Circle number 3. So after these 3 circles, I put the string this way. Okay. So now I have 3 circles. Okay. And then same thing, I'm gonna do a fancy loop here. Okay, like that. You see here. I'm gonna do this fancy loop here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the cross. Well, I can cut it now, or I can cut it later on. So now I'm gonna do the cross. As you can see, this string is on top of this one. So the next one, I'm gonna put the string below the next string, and so on and so forth. So I'm using the pushing method. You can see I'm waving it, will push the string. Some people use pull the string that way. You can see like that. So remember, when I pull this string, I'm gonna hold the end of the string so I don't lose it. So next time, when I need to put the string back in, you can see I still have this string. Still have this end. So I can put this back in. Next one. So I need to put the string in this grommet. But you can see there is already one string on top of the grommet. So in this case, I need to use this tool to kind of put this string away a little bit, and then so I can put this string in. Now I just put the string this way. Okay. pull the string out. You can see now I have 2 strings. Now I just need to make sure this is all correct. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this string through. Okay, so when I pull it, you can see first thing I'm gonna hold this end of the string so I don't lose this end. So the other thing is when I pull it, you can see I'm pulling the string this way because this way, because when I pull it quickly, if I don't do this, the string will burn this string, the main string. So that's why I'm doing this. I can use my hand, or I can use this little tool here. So I'm doing this. Okay. Until I get this second string in. So now, just remember, this is I'm string the main at 27, and then this cross gonna be 28. So now I just need to change this one to 28. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull it. Okay. So this is 28 pound, and then I'm gonna put this one because it's difficult to put it back under the racket. So I put it on top of the racket like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in the third cross, doing up and down, up and down. Okay. Same thing, when I move the string, I make sure it's not burning the string. So I'm doing this way, and also I'm holding the end of the string. Okay, so now it is very important that I'm not gonna tighten this string right now. Okay, I'm gonna push through additional one and then tight this string. So this is why, because these two are tightened. So the new string I'm gonna put in right now are gonna go through the same kind of up and down pattern at this tightened one. Okay, let me just show you what do I mean. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna put this string under this string, and the tightened one is also, this cross is under this one. So this string is already one up, one down, one up, one down. So I'm pushing it, instead of tighten this string, I don't tighten this string, I'm putting this string first, because right now, for example, this string is lower than this string. So that is whatever I want, because I need to put this string on top of this string. Okay, so you can see right now it's gonna be quicker, because all this up and down it's whatever I want. Okay, so this is what I mean. So the string is already like this. So all I need is put in this way. So if I tighten the third one, the string gonna be this way. I'm gonna going through this way, that will be difficult. So right now the string is this way. I just need to go through the string like that. So yeah, this took many years to get this one. So this is very important. Okay, so after I put this in, as you can see, okay, now I'm gonna tighten this string now. Okay, so now I put the clamp here. As you can see, now I need to pull this string. Okay, same thing here. I'm gonna not gonna tighten this string. Instead, I will first push the next string in and then tighten this one. The same reason. So after we have enough space, I can put the clamp below the racket. Okay, and just keep going. Okay, sometimes if I cannot put it in, I can use this tool to help. If it's not going in, I can recut this string. So make sure there's a sharp top. So now I can put it in. Okay, it's in. Remember, I'm gonna tighten this string first. And then we have enough space on the bottom, so I put it in at the bottom. Same thing here. I'm gonna tighten this thing first. Remember holding the end of the string. As you can see, I finished the main and then the cross. So right now I'm at the end of the last cross. It's already finished. And then I'm gonna make a knot here. I'm gonna show you how do I make the knot. So first, I put the string in the grommet that already has 2 strings already. And then I pull it out. I'm gonna make a knot on one side, for example this side, on one string, because there are already 2 strings inside this grommet. So I make the first knot on this main string, and then I'm gonna make the second knot on this the cross string, as you can see, like this. And then the same thing, I'm gonna do a fancy loop at the end here. Okay. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. That's the fancy loop. Okay. So now this works. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now it's all finished. I just need to cut this, but I can unmount it first. Let's see. Unmount this too, and then unmount this too. Okay. And then this too. Okay, now it's finished. I just need to cut the remaining string, cut this part, and also on the top. Okay, now it's all finished. What I do is I marked on the bottom of the string the date of the stringing job. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 and then 0, 2, 1. That's 2021. And then this is August 0, 8. So 0, I just leave it blank. So 8, I do a longer one, that's for 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 8, and then 0, 1. This is all goes first. As you can see, 2021, 2021, 0801. And then in here, I'm gonna mark the tension. This is 28 pound. So I put the 20, which is 2, and 8. I'm gonna do a big line, that's 5, and then 3 small dots. So that's 28 pound. So, I mean, when I break the string, you know, I know what date it was stringed. Okay, that's how I string a badminton racket. If you have any questions, or if you think there's a better way, or I'm making mistakes, just leave your comment below. Thank you so much. So this is the older model. It doesn't have 2 additional grommets in here. So as I talk about, for the last line, it will not be parallel to all the other main lines. So this is what I need to do. You can see here, this is the 9th line. This is the 9th line, which is going down. As you can see, this is line number 9. And then, so number 10 and 11, you can see I need to skip 2, and then put it in here. And then up here, I come in this way. Okay. And then going through this grommet. Okay. Now I need to put it in to this grommet. Okay, let's recap. So number after main, number 9. So this is number 9. So it's a skip 2 grommet, and going up to here, and then go into this grommet, and going down, coming out here. So you can see all the other lines from 1 to 10 is parallel, but the last one, this is number 11, there is a little bit angle in there. So now I have finished this side. You can see all the strings, they are parallel, except the last one, there's a little bit angle in there. So I already make a knot here. So now I just need to do another side. So now I'm gonna show you how do I do the 1 string method. So as you can see, this is I have finished all this 11 strings. Well, 11 this side, 11 the other side. So instead of tying a knot here, I'm gonna make a loop here and going to the cross. You can see I just do 1 cross line here, and then I'm gonna put it back, and then basically string from down to the top. So now I have finished this two cross string at the lower part, and I already tension it, you can see. is tensioned. And then now I'm gonna move this clamp from here to here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna lose the tension. Okay. So now I'm gonna go up one by one, same method, all the way to the top. Okay. So this is still the one string method. So I string from the bottom all the way to the top. So this is the last cross line, and then I'm gonna make a knot here. You can see the last line. This line comes from here to here, and then I'm gonna make a knot here. So first I just pull it. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a knot here. So I finished the last knot. You can see now I can release the tension. So I'm finished everything. You can see cross main. So this is 25 pound. This is 28 pound. You can see this is a higher pitch compared to this 25 pound. So this way might be better. You can see, you can hear this is 25 pound. This is 28 pound.